If I get angry during this, it is because of how ridiculous this whole situation is. So, a bit of background from what we know. Jay is not wanting to be a full-time member of DanPlan. Hosa is leaving to go to the military. And Stephen has completely left. He does not want to be associated anymore with DanPlan. And it's ridiculous and absurd how Dan has said nothing about this. Nothing. He has not said sorry. He has not reached out to anyone, as we know, at the moment. He has not done anything about the matter, which is ridiculous. As we know, Stephen asked for some money, or part of the salary that Dan makes per video. And as we know, Dan said 0%. 0. Stephen got no money. And for Stephen, it didn't matter about the money to him completely. It mattered about how much he meant to the channel. And that 0% meant that he meant nothing. Meant Stephen didn't matter at all. And that he could be tossed away like he was garbage. Garbage. Which is ridiculous. Utterly stupid. And it's stupid how Dan does not care whatsoever. And like I said, Dan said nothing. Dan is being silent about all that is going on. And from what we heard from Jay, he has the exact same thing, except a 0.5%. And Dan said even no to that, because Jay was going to end up becoming a full-time member, or what they thought would be happening. And he wasn't even going to be paid for it. He was going to be paid nothing. Absolutely nothing. Which is ridiculous. Dan, I'm not going to be surprised if his channel completely falls apart. I'm going to call it if he does. If it does. He lost a bunch of subscribers. He has lost quite a few subscribers who have heard about this incident. He has lost me. He's lost about, 7,000 more. Because he was at 2 mil at one point. It is a big drama going around that maybe not everyone knows about. But people who are part of the DanPlan community most likely do. I will not be surprised if Dan will be the last one part of DanPlan, and everyone, even his animators, will leave him. Because his animators, they can find so much better than him. They deserve so much better. They don't deserve all that they're getting. And the thing is, as we know from Jay, Dan never just texted Jay to say hi. Never. And they were friends. You don't text a person only for your own gain. You do it for the sake of just saying hello. To be nice. To care about the person. But what did Dan do? He did none of that. Absolutely none of that. He did not care whatsoever about what would happen to anyone, any of his friends. He did not care. They could leave if he wanted, from what we heard. And that people come and go, which means that no one was important to him. No one. And the thing that makes me the most angry is that is the fact that he never ever came out about this. And we never saw any of this coming. No one did except for the people who were a part of Dan Plan. No one saw it coming. Everyone thought everything was just fine. Everyone thought it was fine. Everyone thought that nothing bad was going on and that they were all great friends. But we were so wrong. Dan is a crazy man. He has something wrong with his head that can make him think that no one but himself matters. No one but himself matters. And Hosa matters a little tiny bit. That's it. A little bit. It doesn't matter to him who leaves. And based on how much he cares about his friends, how much he cares about his animators, how much do you think he cares about his fans? Yeah, nothing. Doesn't care about them. All they are is just a view. They are just a way for him to make money. He is a crazy and money-obsessed person. And as we heard from Jay and Dan are in the same class together. Same class. But Dan has never said hello. Not even once. Never said hello. Which is ridiculous, because they're friends. They are friends. But Dan doesn't care enough to just say hi. Doesn't care whatsoever. Which, it's just ridiculous. How Dan could absolutely care less. And Dan, you probably aren't watching this, but if you do, know that you have lost me and a bunch of other fans that you had. Note I'm saying had. A lot of people have left your channel because of how ridiculous you are. It is not okay for anything that you've done. If you say sorry, maybe, just maybe, you'll get people who will come back. If you say sorry to Steven, maybe, possibly, he will come back. I'm not saying definitely, but possibly. There are people who are absolutely furious with you. Some people who don't want to be associated with you. Some people are attacking you when I don't think they should, personally. But they are also coming out about this matter. And I am not on your side, Daniel. I'm being honest, I am not on your side whatsoever. I am on the side of the animators. I am on the side of your friends, but not you. What you are doing is ridiculous, and it should not go unnoticed. Your animators deserve so much better than you. Your friends deserve so much better. Because you aren't there to be their friend, you're there for business. You don't care. And I wouldn't even call your so-called business a business. Some people aren't even getting paid. Some people weren't getting paid. Because people who weren't getting paid have left. They're gone. You don't have them. Which is good. Because they don't deserve that awful treatment that you were giving them. Because it is not right. It is not right. It is ridiculous how you were to think that this would go unnoticed and no one would care if it were to have come out. Because you said nothing, you made sure nothing bad happened, and you showed nothing bad that would have hurt your reputation. Nothing. Nothing. Which is ridiculous. Yes, you want to make yourself seem like the perfect person so people don't leave you. But now at this point, you're collapsing. People are leaving you. People are starting to not care about you. People are going to leave your channel, and you are going to die if you continue doing this. You are not ever going to have someone like anyone who has been by your side through the whole thing. And now that they're leaving, what are you going to have? You are not going to have anything. Because honestly, I'm pretty sure you're one of the least liked characters. It is Hosa and Steven. Mostly Steven, but you are one of the least liked characters. From people I've asked who have watched the channel, Dan is one of the least liked characters, and people prefer Hosa and Steven over him. And it is, again, ridiculous how Daniel has acted. If Daniel comes out, and says his side of the story, I will make another video about this matter. But until he does, I am furious with you, Daniel. It is not okay, anything that you've said. If anyone else comes out about it, I will also make another video. Until then, I will stick by what I'm saying, because this is ridiculous. It is not okay. It is in no way okay what you're doing, Dan. I hope you learned this. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.